and one of their main clients is the Times, and they were looking for a women's football reporter, basically to do a little column on a Sunday, like a roundup of the Super League games. And they wanted somebody, they didn't just want to have it as like an office person that didn't really know what they were talking about. So Ian asked my course leader if anybody would be interested in doing it, and I got it basically.
And was women's football something that you was hoping to get into as a journalist?
It wasn't something that I'd really considered. Obviously, I'd always watched it, and particularly the 2015 World Cup. I always watched and obviously was a fan, really. But then, because there's very little coverage of it in the media, I never really saw it as a career opportunity until obviously this was said. And then, you know how it is as a student yourself, you hear the word "The Times," and I was like, well, I'll do whatever I need to do to kind of get my name in print in the Times. It was literally just for a 250-word column on a Sunday, so I wasn't really a reporter. It was just for that one Sunday each week. I did a roundup, so like performance of the week, a rising star, like a villain, that kind of thing. Just a little roundup, really. So initially, what I did was, obviously, because it's quite a small piece, there was the option to go to a game or to do it from home.
Yeah.
So I decided to go to a game because I thought I might as well get the best out of the opportunity. And then for like the first week, Ian came with me. We went to Man City because their academy stadium is right next to the Etihad, and went there. And I used to file the copy to Ian, and then he would edit it or basically give me the feedback rather than me sending it straight to the office, who would change it, but they wouldn't tell me why they'd changed it, sort of thing. So I did that for the first probably 3 months or so, and then Ian said my copy was good enough just to go straight to the office, so it's emailed to the sports desk, and then obviously their team of sub-editors will change it or not change it.
So how did you find that? Because I imagine, like, obviously the Times, like you say, is like a national newspaper, so it was a really great opportunity. How did you find you adapted? Because I imagine you hadn't done anything quite on this pedestal before, so was it nerve-wracking? How did you sort of deal with it? Was you confident that you could do well and pull it off?
I was pretty confident because obviously the fact that they believed in me to do it to start with, the fact that my lecturer had put me forward to do it, but also I think it was the fact that this was my dream career. Like, yes, I'm doing a sports journalism degree, but what I always wanted to do was work in newspapers, so I knew that I needed to take this opportunity kind of like with both hands. So I think the one thing I would say is without Ian, I think I would have really struggled, because the things you learn at uni, like we do a professional sports writing module, but like it's so different. Like obviously each paper has its own style, has ways of writing things, and like without that sort of guidance from Ian, I think it would have been a really big step. Whereas he was like the middleman between me and the paper for those first couple of months. But I kind of learned that basis of knowledge without kind of just seeing my work that was different in the paper. From that one 200-word thing, I'm now the women's football reporter. Like I'm earning like £500-600 a month just from the Times. Like I'm getting other, like all the other opportunities that I've had, like the Independent and the BBC, all came from that one opportunity. So I think that's the biggest advantage that I have compared to other people on the course. Like you can be crazy talented, and I know there's so many people that are as talented or more talented than I am, that just haven't had their big break, and that goes for like people in the industry generally. I think the biggest thing is getting your big break, and if you don't get your big break, then sometimes you can be like volunteering or whatever until you kind of get that moment. And I'm just lucky that my moment kind of came at a time where I was able to take advantage of it, and I had the right people around me to help me do that.